There are pros and cons to working out in the cold temps. And joining me this morning from the American Heart Association is Dr. Gomez to talk to us about how cold temps can be good for your heart, but also to be very cautious about it too, right, doctor?
Definitely, yes. So cold weather is great. We all love it. But we have to be a little bit cautious because what happens when it's cold, your blood vessels, they constrict. Imagine a hose pipe. They squish down, so the pressure goes up, not enough flow in the artery, and then what can happen is there's not enough flow to the arteries, the heart, to the brain, can lead to heart attacks and strokes, and sometimes cardiac arrest too.
Yeah.
But you can exercise in the cold weather, but think of some safety items, things to think about. One, you want to plan a bit ahead. Keep warm. Wear layers. Why is that? Layers make the cold damp, it insulates yourself. Two, pace yourself. Your body's already working hard because it's keep it warmer. Number three, look what's happening. Make sure that everybody else around you or yourself, if you have any signs of hypothermia, like if somebody ahead of you is looking confused, or you yourself like slurring words, stop what you're doing, call 911, and then get somewhere warmer.
Yeah.
Other important thing you have to think about is what can you do about keeping yourself hydrated? Because you're not going to get thirsty as easily as you do in the summer months,
right?
But you still are going to get dehydrated.
Yeah, and that's something important. And I think the other thing you're saying is about the blood flow.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am working out in the cold, and moving my body, is that helping the blood flow?
Yes, definitely. Working throughout the all throughout the year is very important. So in the cold, you're exercising, you're still doing what you want to do. The American Heart Association has told all of us, try and get 150 minutes of exercise in a week. So 30 minutes, 5 days a week. So you're exercising, you're increasing blood flow, that is important. But you have to be careful if you have heart disease to not suddenly do it. So be cautious.
Yeah, I understand too, one other thing too is that when it is cold out, we don't exercise, and that also can hurt our heart where we're like, oh, it's too cold out, so I'm gonna sit here, which you don't wanna do.
You don't want to do that. So our goal should be in the winter months, not to push hard, but to exercise smart. So you can do it indoors. So think about the fun stuff you can do. You can, if you do some light housework for 30 minutes, you're burning 150 calories. If you step it up a little bit and maybe do some yoga indoors or moderate walking indoors, that's 200 to 300 calories. But if you go to the gym or mall walk and you do a brisk, exercising, do dancing even, that's like 300, 400 calories right there.
Yeah.
So not only have you got your 150 minutes in, you got your exercise in, so don't stop just because it's cold.
Yeah. Also, I was recommended to get a Fitbit or something like that to monitor my heart a little bit, even though it's not accurate, but it still helps me know what's going on. And especially with older people, need to have those kind of things because we're so used to kind of like going, no, I'm fine. But those little monitors do come in handy, don't they?
Yes. So the current guidelines would say aim for about 10,000 steps a week. You don't have to be annoyed with yourself. You have to give yourself a break if you don't make that goal. But if you at least have a goal, you have a trend to look out for.
I like it. Doctor, I'm so glad you come in here for us. We have information on the screen about the American Heart Association, also about being Heart Awareness Month, to be very cautious about what you're out there. Get checked out. That's all you have to do. It doesn't take that long. Call your doctors and stuff. So,
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.